Playa, mujeres fumando. Mira, tírame blani, son nalgas de mentira. Tan brinda, que chimba, colombiana linda. Siempre con los ojos rojos de Cali, con mi amiguita Mari.
My head's in the clouds, can you bring me back down? Boy, I need it. My head's in the clouds, can you bring me back down? Boy, I need it. Need it. Need
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Andre and Andrea Love Crossing Borders.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Glad to see that you guys are here.
Yes,
Glad to
sir.
see that you guys are here.
Oh,
And thank you for your patience.
yeah.
Thank you for your patience. We had some things that we're working on behind the scenes. Let's get some intro music going.
Yes, sir. I hope that everybody is going well this week. You know, I just one more week and we have Christmas.
Yes, we have Christmas.
We do. We do, for real. So yeah, everybody, thank you so much for 28 people right now.
Yes, ma'am. Appreciate you
Yeah.
guys. And also we appreciate the donations that you guys have been sending us by way of PayPal, Cash App, as well as Super Chats. You are appreciated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Simple Logic, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, yeah.
Chester, Virginia. Rico Kimbro, is that right?
Rico, Kimbro.
Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely. Just in time for Sunday dinner now, and always hit the like button on your way in Palace. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. David, thank you so much for being here. Kenny is here too. Good evening, Dre. Did you check your email?
Let me check my email right now, Kenny.
Yeah, Raiders, we got blown out
we got
again, but
destroyed.
Philly, we can't beat.
Oh, my Pistons.
Okay, we can't beat the Grinch. That spoils anybody's chance of going to the playoffs.
That's true. But shout out to my Detroit Pistons and shout out to Phillip Rivers coming back into the NFL after 5 years at the age of 44 years old and won the football game. Shout out to Indianapolis beating San Francisco 16-15. Phillip Rivers is the oldest man, I believe, in modern day to win a football game. He came out of retirement after 5 years when all he had to do was just wait to go into the Hall of Fame, but he came back and he actually won the game. So shout out to Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, Don AK, thank you so much for being here. Good evening, Andre and Andrea, chat family, and catch you again in the replay. One a day with that 5-4.
Shout out to the replay crew.
Snow Bunny from Paris. Oh, you guys are so funny. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, Ken, I'm gonna look at these videos after I get done. Thanks, brother.
Andre, thank you so much for being here. Bobby. Bobby, thank you a lot for being here too.
Oh yeah.
Say, let's keep going. T Mac. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Global Homie, thank you a lot. Trying to catch all the super, yeah, the super chats. Yeah, wait a second.
There you go.
Thank you, Brand Nubian, for your cash app.
Shout out to Canadian boys.
Told this guy where I was from. He said, "Oh,
Shout out to
Canada."
being from Canada. Shout out to you.
Yeah, okay. That's basically okay. Wait a second. Andrew say watching from Duval County.
Shout out to them
And wait
Duval
to be
boys.
Cali
Yes,
next
sir.
month.
Yes, sir. Countdown, countdown,
Okay.
countdown.
Okay, all right.
Hope you guys are having a great night. We have a wonderful topic. We've hit this topic a few years ago. And so we're going to hit this topic again because it's very important. We're going to talk about 10 mistakes that we have noticed over the years. Now I'm going to say this over the years that individuals often make
Thank you
when
for
it
your
comes.
super chat. Sorry,
Yes.
Ray.
Oh yeah, thank you for supporting the
The channel.
stream. Appreciate you. To Thelonious, appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
That we've noticed over the years that there are basically 10 kind of like mistakes that we notice that certain guys that are looking for good women make when it comes to looking for those good women. So there we go, got the earpiece. So we're going to talk about those 10 things and going to talk about how you can correct them or redirect them. Now, whenever we talk about relationships here on this channel, we always have to give a disclaimer. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. We always have to let guys know that we are not a pay-for-play channel, so we don't talk about how to get a pay-for-play. When we talk about women, we talk about women in all these countries that are the good girls, the good women, the quality women, not the quantity women. So when you hear us talk about women, we're not talking about the party girls, the beautiful bottom feeders, the scammers, the ones that rob and drug men. We're not talking about those women. And so I know a lot of times guys go into the comments and they be like, well, this Colombia that I did, well, we understand because you dealt with that type. That doesn't mean that all type of women in South America or Southeast Asia are like that.
Yeah, absolutely, you guys. I mean, seriously, this is always a serious channel, and that's why we have been built this reputation.
Yes.
For the last another thing. Last night we hit 6 years of marriage.
Yes.
Yeah, 6 years for 6th anniversary, and we have been doing this for the last 6 years. So that's why we just built this reputation for the longest. Yes, sir.
We have purposely, and I kid you not, guys, not. We talk about this a lot. We purposely focus on those relationships that you guys are looking for somebody that's serious. We're not talking about somebody that you're necessarily marrying. You might have a girlfriend, you might have 2 or 3 girlfriends, but it may be these women or woman that you want to take serious. And since there was nobody in the Passport Bro movement, even though we came before the movement, was talking about serious relationships, we decided to take it up on ourselves and let people know and let people see that you can meet somebody in another country. They can be quality. They can meet somebody getting off a plane, and we can be quality. You see how we do that? We purposely do that on this channel. So all the women that you guys have met that weren't any good and they just a party girl and she tried to scam you, we don't talk about those people on this channel because there are millions of other women in all these countries that are completely different from the party girls or the scammers or the pay for play. Not to put those ladies down, not put down the guys that do pay for play, but on this channel we build our brand off of not being a part of, the makeup of the party scene.
Yeah, absolutely, you guys. Thank you to everyone. I already hit this one.
Okay,
but thank you for everyone. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, babe.
For your congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, our 6th wedding anniversary. It was yesterday, so yeah, we have a good time last night with Dre and everything. And
yes, we did.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
We had a really good time. We went to a really nice sushi spot that Andrea
Yeah.
recommended.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think I'm more spoiled with the other one that we can recommend for you guys if you come into Cali and you love sushi. Oh my God, Andre and I, we fell in love with that sushi.
Yes, we did.
Absolutely delicious.
Yes, we did.
Oh my,
Yes, we did.
I think it's one of the best or the best one that we ever had
Yes.
so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we go to a lot of sushi spots.
Yeah, you guys. So, okay, the topic for tonight is dating mistakes that men still make with foreign women and how to overcome them.
How to overcome them. So
Mhm.
this is a pen in hand episode, gentlemen. Pen in hand.
Yeah.
Andrea, we're going to talk about the 10 things that we noticed that people have been doing, and not just talk about it, but how to overcome those things. So when you go to another country, you can vet a little bit more properly. And that goes
Yeah.
for any of us.
Yeah, absolutely. So number one is treating her like a stereotype. Learn who she is. Know what YouTube told you. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all this social media, you guys. And I know it's cool. I mean, Andrea, I think it's cool to, do your research and everything. If you are a single person, like how is the man in Japan? How are the men in the States? How are the men in Spain? Yeah. How is the culture? What things to not do? What things they do? So got that little, how to say, intro? We can say
Introduction to each other.
introduction of information when it comes to dating. But it's another thing if you just I think maybe more like influenced by the negative opinion,
Negative social media.
because I know guys, they do a lot of mistakes here, that they do pay for play, that they got drug in Medellin and everything. They start talking in podcasts or YouTube channels or social media super bad about Colombian women, and sometimes you guys let that information influence you.
Yeah. Sometimes we do that. Sometimes. So Andrea said the first thing is could you read that for me again, babe?
This one, number one?
Yeah, number one, yes.
Okay. Treating her like a stereotype.
Do not treat her like a stereotype.
Mhm. Learn who she is. Know what YouTube or social media told you.
Not what YouTube or social media told you. Too many guys have come to other countries and got disappointed because we let YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, like Andrea was saying, dictate our behavior. So what do? Do realize no matter where you go in the world, if you want good women to be in your atmosphere, yes, cologne of the night.
I know. You always smell good.
Versace Eros Flame. The Versace Eros Flame is cologne of the night.
Okay.
And you have to always make sure that you are vetting. You have to vet for good women in the States or in Canada or in UK. You still have to do the same thing when it comes to good women in other countries. Guys, they're vetting you when you get off the plane. They want to know if you're a good dude, a good person. And so you have to still do the same thing. Don't assume because you saw a big butt and a smile, that girl is poor. Don't think because you saw the big butt and a smile on YouTube in Cartagena that, oh my God, that's what all Colombian women are like. Because when you get here and you get with the big butt and the smile, and then when she disappoints you by robbing you or scamming you, you start to blame all Colombian women. That's not true. So do not let social media dictate how you see women. Do not create stereotypes in your mind. I know we all do that no matter what, but you don't want to do that.
We always, I think, and I mean, that's include myself, influenced by that opinion, you guys. But if I let that influence a lot of me, I never met Dre, and we never of this ever happened.
Why?
Because absolutely, if I believe and I know that it's part of true outside and everything, what's going on and how is the stereotype of American men
the stereotype of America.
Absolutely. And I just say like all these people are the same, women and men are the same. So you know what? That's not gonna happen. But I was like, absolutely not everybody like the same with Venezuelans, with Colombians outside and everything. I know, yeah, it's negative things about us, about everybody, but you gotta give the chance, the opportunity to see the other face of the coin. All right?
The other side of the coin.
Other
Yep.
side of the coin. We
Side
say
of
la
the
otra cara de la moneda. That would say face, la cara.
Ah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
the face on the face on the other side of the coin.
Yeah. But yeah, this has never happened.
Yeah, yeah. And so basically what Andrea was saying is this. We get stereotyped.
Yeah.
You know, we just had another mass deletion, Brown University. Somebody went there.
Same people, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It was 10 or 2. You guys check it out, that news. I just saw the news, but I don't want to go to details or nothing like
Right.
that.
And
But
so
yeah, it
there are
just
so many
happened.
stereotypes of Americans come down here
Mhm.
and they only want to use money. They don't want to get to know us. They want to use us and leave us. Then they hear the stereotypes that come from the Colombian men. We just talk about Colombia in general, but the men in all the other countries are saying the same thing about us. Oh, why you want to date those Americans? Why you want to date those Europeans?
Absolutely.
Why you want to be with those Africans? You know they're just going to use you. They're going to put a baby in you and leave you.
Mhm.
You know they're crazy. These are the stereotypical things that the men often say about us
Mhm.
when we come to other countries. So women like Andrea have to literally vet us to look past the stereotypes that people can see about us on television. So do realize you don't want to judge a woman by social media because you do not want a woman to judge you by social media.
Absolutely. Let me read some comments right here.
Mhm.
I think I will say, my bad. I thought it was Andre's birthday. My birthday was on November 3rd. And I really appreciate all your super chat, your donations for my birthday. So thank you guys for that beautiful gift. But yeah, it was our anniversary yesterday.
Yep.
T-Max said, I also banned news in Bondi Beach in
Mhm.
Australia.
Yeah.
That was the 10 people that sorry guys, my bad. It was so sad. It was really sad, but we're trying to not see too much negativity,
Yeah.
at least in this house. Solo, thank you so much for being here.
What up, brother?
Kevin is here too.
Crawford himself
Uh-huh.
and Lennox King. Shout out to you, brother, being here. All you guys.
We got here, let me say, oh sorry, got the water. How did you all original met? We met in Cali.
Mhm.
Sorry again. We met in Cali and just things. How do you say, babe? It's just
In Chippy Choppy Mall.
the constellations of life.
Yep. The constellations.
But just like coincidencias.
Oh, yeah,
coincidencia. That's
Yeah.
the word. But yeah, that will start. I think God in the world say, okay, you guys
It's
you
time
guys
for you
need
to
to
meet.
meet each other and everything. And I got that really good journey for you guys. So yeah, everything was really smooth and pretty easy. And
The-
really it was
It's always been easy for us. And the crazy part is we were both, we talked about it and we talked about it in the show. We were both in Medellin right around the same time, yet we never met each other. Andrea was living in Medellin, I was living in Medellin, but we never met each other.
That was so funny. And I told to the guys, but I know in some live stream, I don't remember what year, but when I was because I was running a business in Medellin in that time, 1 year before my Dre, and a lady told me, just this lady that see the future and everything. It was one of the clients of the store, and she told me like, you know that you're gonna back to Medellin, but when you back to Medellin, you're gonna be married. And I was like, married? Says you're gonna be married. You're gonna be married with a black guy, really tall black guy. You're gonna get married with a black guy. I was like,
Wow.
I was like, whatever.
Right.
And in 1 year, no, it was very like it took like 2 years because we're back to Medellin in 2019, and I'm back to Medellin with Greg.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So just life it works in a magic
I
way.
know, right?
Thank you so much. Happy belated birthday. I appreciate that. You know, I love to hit 31. I'm not ashamed of my age.
There you go.
Global Homie said, what's up? I want to go to visit next year, but the way the president is talking, I'm nervous about some kind of government beef. What president? This president, like, not my president, but Petro? You say?
Petro and Trump.
There's a lot of going on for Colombia next year, you guys. And you know that I never talk about Trump myself, but Petro, yes, I talk a lot. And even though, because the minimum salary in Colombia is going to be higher that we never seen. The minimum salary.
Do the minimum wage, the increase in the minimum wage?
Yeah, but the part is that make all of this, we're going to have a higher inflation. And or the risk or fear as a Colombian is we're going to become a new Venezuela. Because the salary is going to be higher. Everything is going to be super expensive. And even the medical service or the medical insurance are going to suffer for that hit. That's why it's just like, we kind of like, it's worried.
See, y'all want to be like America, but you don't want to be like America.
What do you mean?
Because people always say Americans making all this money, but they don't realize how much we spend and how much we pay because we make so much more money compared to other countries.
But companies, they with that minimum salary is gonna be like around 2 million. They're not gonna hire too much people anymore.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
So it's a lot of it's stupidity that Petro's doing
and
right
then
now.
Petro is going to be president for like another 6 or 7 months.
Oh yeah, no, yes. And he wants to. He's not like people is voting. No, he's just like ordering. This is gonna be the minimum salary. So that's why you say there are Petro haters. That's always has been like this. Okay, change the subject. Andrea, okay, what is Andrea's top favorite cologne? So Andre, literally, I don't know, because he used so many colognes that I like most of them. I always like your colognes. I mean, Andre, I don't know, you guys. He just got cologne. I have no idea. I would say, babe, you smell good. But I need to check it out, which one is my favorite, because I haven't taken my time and see. They got really good colognes.
Thank you.
T-Max say, thank you so much, Tima, for that donation. He say, the fireworks during the Christmas season here in Medellin gives me a PTSD. What's that?
That means kind of like post. Like
a stress?
Yeah, almost like a stress. I'm trying to put it in the way how you understand in Espanol, but yeah, it stresses you out because ex-military guys always hearing gunshots and things like that, and so to hear fireworks pop, that kind of like impacts them.
Okay, because in the U.S. people will be hitting the ground.
Yeah,
but that's part of the culture, especially more in Medellin. Yeah.
Shout out to Ruthless in the building.
Okay, there we go. So we're back to the.
And remember, tonight's topic is about 10 mistakes men still making when it comes to women around the world, foreign women, that here's how you rectify that.
Wow, spot straight. Okay, estrés postraumático. A ver, trastorno de estrés postraumático en español. Okay, I got that. I hope you're fine in T-Mac, but yeah, a lot of, and not just T-Mac, Victor, he was so funny. He said, I thought it was
Victor, yeah.
I was laughing because he didn't know about the fireworks, you guys.
He's
but yeah,
ex-military too.
Absolutely. Now I understand better, you guys. Why for you guys it's surprising, but it's part of Colombians. Every December 1st, yeah, we have fireworks always. Okay, number two, thinking money replaces character. Flashing cash attracts attention, but not respect.
Absolutely correct. Flashing cash, gentlemen. One of the mistakes that we constantly see people are making, thinking that flashing cash is equal to character. You flash your cash and you get the big butts and the small waists and the pretty face women, but you also attract attention from the wrong women sometimes. Quite often. I mean, we've been watching year in, year out, guys getting robbed, guys getting drugged, guys getting hustled and scammed around the world. And the number one reason is, not the only reason, but the number one is guys are too busy flashing their cash and not their character. Quality women are looking for who you are, your character. Can I introduce you to my family? Can I tell you about myself in school or my career? Can I take you to my church or my mosque or my synagogue? These women want to know what your character is like, because if you're not, no matter how much money you got, if you're not a dude that they can feel comfortable with bringing their family around, she's just going to use you in silence. I'm going to say this again. There are a lot of women that will use you for your money, but you will never meet her family because she knows you don't have a good character. You just got cash.
Yeah, that's really true, especially in these days that is Christmas time and everything.
Oh yeah, Christmas time.
Absolutely, you guys. That's what I said. Like, money makes your life comfortable. Money makes your life easy, you know. But it's not all when it comes to find a woman, a good woman, you know.
True.
What do you need?
So I was just looking at the view.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm just like, I think also it's gonna attract the negative women for you if you're just using cash for everything. And even when you have a girlfriend and you're just using cash for everything. And in my mind, for everything means like, how do you say? Like you said in live streams, in past live streams, like, don't worry because I can provide you, which is, it's not bad, but like, oh, you can live or you can work or you can have social life because I provide you everything. You don't
Right.
have the need to be outside and stuff like that. It just make a person useless.
It's almost like when you lead with character, a person, the woman will appreciate how you use your cash. I'm gonna say that again. When you lead with character, a woman will appreciate how you move with cash. For example, I started off moving with character. So Andrea knew what type of personality I had. So the first thing Andrea ever asked me for was a book because she saw my character. Jay Class, shout out to Jay being here. Jay said, well, one of the first things my girl asked me for because she saw what type of character I had. In other words, her personality was comfortable with my personality. She asked me for a sewing machine. So Jay Clyde's personality or his character allowed her to be comfortable enough to say, I don't need you to take me to all these parties and clubs and this and that and that, but I did see a sewing machine that I like, and this is one of the things that I enjoy doing. And for a woman to feel comfortable with you, you have to showcase your character first, and then she might be interested in what you have as cash. But when I bought Andrea a dress, I think a dress and some shoes, she didn't know my character. She wasn't going for it. Andrea's like, what's the dress and shoes for? What you? Come on now, that's how you were. When I was like, I said I'm coming back down to Colombia. I said I'm looking at these lists of dresses. Remember we first started dating?
Yeah, we started dating.
And you were like, okay, so why are you doing this?
Yeah, for me it was kind of weird.
And she was serious because she didn't know my character. Was I trying to buy her? Was I trying to scam her? Was I trying to just use a couple of dresses for intimacy? Was I serious? It took Andrea a minute to get comfortable with my character and my cash. Good women don't get comfortable with your cash immediately. I know you guys got stereotypes about all the women that y'all seen on YouTube, and all your boys got horror stories. I don't have any. Jay Clyde doesn't have any. And many of you other brothers don't have any horror stories when it comes to your cash. Why? Because you moved with character first. And that woman started to realize, based on his character, I can't use him and manipulate his cash.
And that's pretty good, babe, because now it just like when you're telling the story, just like go to the past. And there's so many situations when we start meeting each other and everything. The Andrew just let me know, like, hey, this is it. I mean, Andrew gave me his opinion in a very serious way. For example, the way that you something's going on with the transfer and and everything. I think we
Uh-huh.
start living together and to buy the things and everything for the apartment. And
Furniture stuff.
Andre just like he said, like, I remember I was with my grandma and Andre told me like I don't feel well. And I was like, what's okay, call me. What's going on? I thought it was something happened to him and he said, Andrea, I don't feel well to send you money on Western Union. So
Yeah,
those type of things, like
yeah.
I feel
I
like this
remember that
exactly.
story.
And I was like, okay, he got the personality, the I see like a macho or a macho, let's say, hey, I don't feel comfortable with this. I need to tell you this is not me. Like because a lot of guys like, oh yeah, it's whatever. I'm not gonna say anything. It is what it is. But you like Andrea, and it happens so many times. Like Andrea tell me like, I'm not agree with this. Yeah, this is me, and this is what I think. This is Dre. So and it's still until this day, I'm still learning. Uh, and I'm still learning and know how to read my husband mind and behavior and personality. So I remember that and I said, okay, now, okay, good, babe. I mean, so we're gonna find other way to transfer the money and we don't do the Western Union again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because we both were like that. Andrea didn't want to be looked up on as a Western Union girl. You know how especially back in the day when it was just you didn't have all these apps, right?
Yeah.
To transfer. So it was mainly Western Union. But girls that were pay for play and party girls had guys sending the money to DR, Colombia, Brazil. So you would have all these women in line, dude. I mean, just many of them in line standing for the Western Union, waiting for the Western Union poppies to send them money. So Andrea and I was transferring money to her to, for furniture, for our first place, just little things, refrigerators, stuff like that, right? The first time I sent money through Western Union, I was like, I ain't no Western Union poppy. This is not me. I had to tell, I felt so uncomfortable, dog.
Yeah.
I felt so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And Andrea said, I felt uncomfortable going down there as if I was one of them pay for play girls getting the money.
That's
so
true.
we both, our character did not. Now, some of you guys, you can go to Western Union or go online and do it. You could, at that time period, you couldn't go online and do it.
Yeah.
And so Andrea didn't feel uncomfortable because of the stereotypes of foreign women. I didn't feel comfortable with it because of the stereotypes of foreign men. And that's when we started discovering the apps.
Yeah.
How we're going to transfer the money. And so that's when we discovered apps after that. But because of our I know, right? I see you, Solo. because of our character with money.
Yeah.
We understood why each person was uncomfortable. So when we say lead with character and not your cash, there's a reason for that, why we say it like that.
Yeah. Okay, we got a funny comment here. They just like here, Tima say, Andrea, please pray for the brother Dre in church that he can exercise those Raiders from his system.
I've been a Raiders fan since I was 12. Hey, just like all those Kansas City fans, Kansas City hasn't been in the Super Bowl since Super Bowl II. And then all of a sudden, like the last 5, 6, 7 years, they're a dynasty. You got to ride out your team. That's what makes it so good. But I got my Pistons.
Okay, Andrew say, I will add the type of clothes into the money talk, especially wearing expensive brands like Gucci and Louis Vuitton, and wearing Jordans as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you guys. That's what we say so many times. If you come into Colombia or any part of South America or Mexico or DR, dress. I'm not saying that. I'm not acting like a mom. Don't wear this. But if you want to try really good quality woman, don't be too flashy with these brands and everything and gold things, because you're gonna give an image that you don't want.
True.
So absolutely. So seriously, it's just like dress well, like we said, clean, well clean, but not flashy with accessorize and things and just you are flashy walking person around of Colombia. So yes, you guys, it's not cool.
And a lot of times, I like how Andre worded it, but I want to give you guys something extra. Just like you look like a lick for the Colombian dudes that like to rob people, there are certain women that won't be around. Good women in Colombia, they will not walk with you, because if they rob you, Mr. Gold Chain, they gonna rob her. So the good women, when they see you with that gold chain, they're gonna ask you to take it off, tuck that chain, or don't come back here with that chain or that expensive watch, or trying to be Mr. Fly Versace and all that. Because I'm telling you, a lot of women, a lot of you guys wonder why you attract trashy women in Thailand, Japan, Kenya, South Africa. The reason why you attract trashy women, because the quality women are like, I won't be walking next to him. I've seen what happened to people that dress like that. And if I'm walking with him and they get him, they're going to take my purse and my hard-earned stuff. And so there are a lot of women that will not walk with you in Colombia and Brazil. And you think that when you get off that plane, every woman wants you. Quality women do not want to be around you guys.
Absolutely. Nazareno. Okay, Nazareno. Nazarene of the way. That's why I say in
That's
Spanish.
The original name of Christians.
Nazareno.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jesus de Nazaret.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, there's a difference between wearing expensive name brand clothes rather than nice clothes.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Sarah Vegan, thank you so much for being here. Okay, the next one. Number 3, sex and only sex. Let attraction build other than sex only.
Right. Let attraction build other than sex only. Quality women are not looking for just sex. Yes, she's attracted to you. Yes, she's into you, but she's not looking for sex only. Let me let you go ahead and speak.
I mean, yeah, it's a lot of things that attract more than sex. And sorry, guys. And absolutely, sex is important. But when it comes to find a person of dating, it's more. And I think you guys, mature guys, you guys see more than sex. Am I wrong with that?
Yeah.
You guys
Mature
see
men
more than sex.
Yeah.
Because and this is something that Andre and I we talked outside the camera one day, and Andre told me something that it was very true. Like in his past, he have his how to say it, like romance or
Romances, relationships.
yeah, exactly, relationships, the sex and everything. But even though the sex was good, he didn't how do you say babe? Didn't connect emotionally with that person.
I was talking to a guy on Facebook today after I posted our anniversary, and the guy was arguing with me back. You know how you have a hater and arguing back and forth with me. He was like, man, I got 55 women and I can't believe that you've been with one woman for 6 years. This is what the guy was telling me on Facebook, right? And I was like, bruh, you are about 20 years behind the life that I'm leading today. I said, man, I could tell you all about what it's like to be with women from all over the world and da-da-da-da. And I could tell you how your story is going to end. I say, so if you think that you put me down for being married to my wife for 6 years and you got 55 women from around the world that you did, I say, bruh, have fun with that. I say, but you're talking to a guy that can literally tell you how your story is going to end. Been there, done that. I say, and people that brag about, I kid you not, I'm at that stage of life, and maybe some of you guys are too. When I hear guys brag about how many women they've been with in Thailand, how many women they've been with in Colombia or Philippines or in Europe, I'm bored. You guys are boring. And I mean that. And I'm not putting anybody down. I'm just saying that there are those of us who have been in your shoes, and we can tell you how your story ends, and your story is now boring. Look at all my women. Look at this. Look what.
Another day, I always go into this because this is something that I see through my whole life. Yeah, you can browse like a match. Say, yeah, I got all these lists of women. End of the day, if you get sick in the hospital, let's see if you have all those women take care of your butt.
Why you in a foreign country?
If one of the, or at least two of them is gonna be night shifts and take care of you in the hospital.
Yeah, it's easy to talk real good when you're healthy and you're traveling the world. But let one thing happen to you, just a flu, just a cold, and none of those women show up. Maybe
Absolutely.
one.
At least test you how you going, or call you, or let me send you a soup for you, or let me take some
Right,
food
some
to go,
soup,
or
yep,
something.
Yep, that's so true.
I always going to that point. Like that is the real life. Like, what if something happens to you through your health? Who is gonna be there?
That's true. That's so true.
Okay, let me.
The last one was
Yeah.
shout out to Ben Dixon in the building.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening, Spence. Yes, you guys, you need to move quietly. Is that right? Quietly, brothers. You make yourself and your girl a target when you floss like that.
True. And that's why some women just won't walk next to you.
Yeah.
And you guys will be thinking, because you have 5 women around you because you fly. Don't think about only the women that are around you. Also remember the women that will never come near you. There are women in Colombia that will never come near some of us because of how we act, because of how our character is in public, by way how we behave, our drinking behavior. She don't smoke weed, you do. All these things not only attract certain women, but also there are certain women that will never come your way that you may want to meet. And I'm talking about in the millions that will not give you 5 seconds of their time because of how you dress.
Solomon.
Shout out to my man
Okay.
Solo Money.
Okay, I thought it was Solomon. Sorry, my bad. He say, Dre, you blessed.
Oh, it is Solomon. Shout out to you. You were right, baby. Solomon.
God has truly given you a beautiful woman and wife. You go, brother.
Thank you very much, brother. Thank you all. Appreciate you guys.
Nazareno say, what I've learned is tension. Okay, tension is like ice cream, and sex is only the cherry on top. Having a push / pull dynamic or tension is what the most of attraction is on a day-to-day basis.
Absolutely correct. That's Andrea and I. We have somewhat a push and pull relationship. There are things that she's stronger in her personality, and there are other things that I'm stronger in my personality. And it'll amaze you how much time Andrea and I talk.
We talk a lot.
Yes.
We literally talk a lot. It's just like clears our minds and everything, and that's really good. Imagine if you don't talk, because 80% of all marriage is always communication. Like literally is communication.
Yeah. We still talk as much as we did when we used to do video chats.
Yeah.
It's almost like those years of doing video chats.
Yeah.
We're such in a habit of communicating with each other.
Yeah.
That once I moved here permanently, we're still doing it.
Yeah.
Like I said, we don't have a television in the room on purpose because we're our own entertainment. And so it causes us to even come closer because we're still doing the same thing that we did 8 years ago, almost 9 years ago, when I was going back and forth from here to the States.
Okay, like my late grandpa and a retired pimp told me, behind every hoe you see is a pimp. You are always being watched.
That's a good point. You're always being watched.
Yeah.
Absolutely correct.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, for every woman seeing your flaws, there is a man seeing you, maybe jealous at best, and at worst.
At worst, predatory.
Okay.
Looking for you to rob. I'm looking to rob you. Absolutely correct. Good point.
Absolutely.
Shout out to E-Man in the building.
Okay, let's continue. Number 4, ignoring cultural boundaries. Was normal back home can be offensive in her country.
Absolutely correct. Just because you can get away with something in one, and that's one of the, we talk about dating mistakes that we see guys make and how to rectify them, how to correct them. One of the things that we see guys make, one of the mistakes that we see guys make is often guys will, I had the other pictures, but it's okay.
What are the pictures? The one that I sent you?
Mhm. It's okay.
No, but
And often guys will make the mistake of thinking that our American culture translates to Japan, translates to Indonesia, translates to Spain. No, our American or Canadian or UK culture doesn't automatically translate. Just because you see people in another country doing hip hop doesn't mean everything about that culture translates. I give you a perfect example. How we see family dynamics is completely different from how people in other countries do. You'll see, for example, in the comment sections on TikToks about passport bros, y'all going over there to those other countries and you know their families are going to use you. Their families want money too. You're going to be sending money to all their families. Their families are always going to want money from you. But they never tell the fact that that's a family dynamic. Family looks out for each other. We're not used to that in the United States as much. You may have one or two family members, but I'm talking about whole families. We're not used to that. We're not used to like what Andrea just goes over and spend time, or your girl goes and spend time with her mom, dad, uncles, cousins, like every other weekend. We're not used to that. Not most of us. So we don't understand. Your American version of what family is sometimes won't translate to another country. And I'm going to end this part like this. I'll let Andrea talk about it. I'm going to give us as an example. Andrea's family has done, let's just talk about on the economic basis, all the things that they've done for your boy since I've been in their family. I could easily say it's in the mid, based off American prices, it's in the mid 5 figures. Easily over the last 8 years have saved me at least a good $20,000-$25,000. Easily.
okay.
But if you listen to what Americans have to say, Andrea's family is going to drain me of my money. And if you go to Colombia, you're going to have to feed her mama, feed her daddy. You're going to have to feed, if you go to Thailand, you know you're going to have to feed the whole family for the rest of your life, and not talk about all the things that the family does for you.
But I also think, babe, like you said, you're not just looking for a woman, you're looking for a family.
That's what I said to her
If
dad.
you deal with a girl who is broke and her family is broke, and you send money for the whole family, what do you expect it for? Like, for real? Like, literally for real. And that's why in that case, and I say that I'm not bragging, but I said that I'm really proud of my family, because in a lot of times, for example, just giving just a small example, when Andre has been sick for years ago, my grandma telling me, Andrea, I made this tea for Andre, got this medication for Andre. My family just, when, for example, Andre has been sick, Andre never has been like sick, super sick, but when he got something's going on, or when he got the surgery in his vocal cords and everything, they just tested me every single day. Like, how is Andre doing? What are you making for him? I say, no, soup and this and that. And when he got a serious exam or something, okay, Andrea, get this because it's better. those little things I appreciate a lot about my family. For example, when I sometimes that I can't go and pick his medication because he's really in South, so I don't have the time to go over there. So my dad is going over there and get his medication, even fight with the people over there because we got situation in Colombia right now with medication. I said that I already know, and I need to do something about that. But even that, I appreciate, and I know my dad not doing because he's my husband. My dad is doing that because he really appreciate Andre. Like I know that I can count with my circle, mom and dad, Camilo, that is my closer circle, and I know that I can count with them when it comes to something's going on with Dre. Like I know that communication is not how do you say, babe? Like
tight, strong.
Yeah, it's strong, but it's not even impossible. But I know that I have my family support when it comes to Andre. So that's why one of my concerns, when even before my Dre, is like, if I have a husband or I meet someone who is gonna be my husband, I want to make sure, God, that he is gonna have really good relationship and respectful relationship with my family, because for me it's really important my family opinion. And I don't want to deal with that thing in that word, like my husband doesn't like my mom, so every time that I'm gonna see my mom, he hates it, or when I see my mom hates him. So that's not for me. We're not how to say we don't like fights. We don't have the type of toxic relationship with family. So that's what I say, you guys, like, or our advice is make sure to have that good relationship, but what type of family she got to. That's very important. Very, very
I was thinking
important.
about when we at first just got our SUV, we have a Captiva. Captiva is South America's version of the Equinox. So just in case you guys are the Chevy Equinox. And just came out 2020, right? And and I didn't know that they steal mirrors here in Colombia. They will steal your mirrors. Now, mind you, if your mirror gets stolen with a brand new car, ain't no finding it because that particular item isn't even out to the public yet. That's how new our vehicle was. Somebody stole our mirror. So Ray said, remember Ray said,
Ray's a very good friend of the family.
Like an uncle, right? And Ray is ex-military, like he was one of the top upper echelon military guys before he retired. So Ray was like, let me make some calls. And we know that you cannot get this mirror. It is impossible to get this.
Because the vehicle have just 3 weeks that we get it from the dealership.
Yeah. And so all of a sudden, a couple hours later, Ray said, come on through. I
got a mirror.
I've got a brand new mirror for you. We like, what? And this is a special shape. So you can't just throw any old mirror on our vehicle. And so it's those little things. I didn't have to reach out to the company and then get an order, wait 3 or 4 weeks.
Or with my brother, we got the situation with the mirror 3 times.
Yeah,
this
somebody
year,
got us 3 times.
3 times the same mirror always got.
When we first got the vehicle.
Situations, and my brother, that he got so many contacts because my brother used to work with the Chevrolet years ago, so he still got the contacts, and he got the new mirror. Let's say with discount, but he got it like right away. Like in 2 days, we got the new mirror, because sometimes just like a normal person, it takes at least 2-3 weeks. Bring that mirror from Bogota. So my brother got the contact and said, hey, I got the mirror. So okay, good. He does everything. So guys, those things, it's just like it's just make or family, the Spence family, super blessed, because it's so many things like when you have this good relationship with your family, it's so much time that you save, so much headaches that you save, for real.
We were able to get our life insurance through family.
Through family,
our family members is a insurance agent with MetLife, like MetLife, Snoopy in the States.
Yeah.
So we got a medical insurance from them. We got traffic police in the family.
Yeah, my brother, my brother and my auntie husband too. So
Yeah,
it's a lot of things, you guys, that you gotta look when you dating a Colombian chick. You
right.
gotta see what type of family you going into. That's what I say, you guys. I'm not even I'm Colombian. I'm not even deal with bro dudes here, for real. I was like, okay, what your mom does, what this. Oh, sorry, you guys, but for us, it's important. It's really important.
Yes, and that's why I say it's all in the family. That's why I let
Yeah.
you guys know. You think about it, guys. And I know we're kind of like harping on this particular this one right here.
Mhm.
It's just you for the most part landing in that country if you're going to live there. If you decide to live in France, bruh, it's just you. You're not bringing family members. It's just
Mhm.
you.
It's just you.
If you go to Thailand, bruh, it's just you. And I think a lot of times guys don't realize, I mean, yeah, you got you a pretty girl or some pretty girls,
Mhm.
but bruh, if anything happens to you, you are by yourself. And so you
Yeah.
want to be around people that have connections that can help you out and introduce you to different people. And that's one of the reasons why we had the Thanksgiving dinner, so people can meet other people that can help them out. So everybody was exchanging numbers. And so if anything happens to one person, they can reach out to the next person, because that's what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what it's all about.
Okay. Okay, number 5. Complaining about your exes, Western woman, or divorce makes you look bitter.
Yes, guys, one of the things that you want to stop doing, we've been seeing this for the longest.
Mhm.
Women in other countries are not impressed when we complain about women back home. You know, we talk about the women on this show, you know, American men talking to American men. But I don't sit around and complain about American women to Andrea. We might watch a video here or a video
Oh, yeah.
there, but Andrea does not want to hear me complain about the plight of the black community in America. She does not want to hear me complain about, look at all these fat black women. She don't want to hear me talk like that. Your woman doesn't want to hear you talk like that either. If you
Yeah.
want to meet quality women and keep her, let what happens in the States happen in the States. Shout out to Snuggles being in the building. I ain't see you in forever.
Yeah, and Cyril Milligran is here too.
Shout
Sorry,
out.
yeah.
Hope everything's going great with you, Vic. Look forward to you being down over here for the holidays, brother.
Yeah,
Hope you're feeling a little bit better.
I
Shout out
know
to my brother.
everybody's got flu these days.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to so definitely, guys, if you want to keep that woman, and I kid you not, she'll listen to your American stories and ask you questions about America. But if you keep on year after year or month after month talking about how bad American women are, Canadian women, or women in UK, nobody wants to hear about somebody's exes all day long.
Yeah, that's really a turn off. Starting from there,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's just like, no. Maybe someday she's gonna ask you, okay, why you get divorced, or why you guys separate, what was the reason, and you gotta have the time in the moment to discuss about it, but not like complain, because for us means like, you haven't get over it, you still love your wife or your ex. Mhm. Yeah. A ver. Okay. Now you say it's not okay. It's not about the woman. Telling brothers your experience has value. How else do you convince them to the PPV?
Passport Bros.
Okay. Chris Brown saying, truthfully, no one really wants to hear from a person that complains so much. Yeah. Okay. All about beginning positive. That's one of the things that we don't do that a lot. No. Well, I try to not complain. Sometimes we just, oh my God, this traffic. Oh my God.
Oh yeah,
this-
yeah.
That's basic Andre and Andrea. Like
Yeah.
you said, we need to accept who we are.
Right.
And that's basically Andre and
We're
Andrea.
complaining about the traffic, but other than that,
But
yeah.
other than that, just like, oh my God, look at this weather. Oh my God, babe, look at this.
Right. We're really not a complaining couple.
I don't want the energy in my house.
No. That's why it's kind of funny. That's one of the reasons why we're so sensitive about who comes into our house.
Yeah.
Like if you get invited into the Spence's house, it's because we know who you are.
Yeah.
It's because we know who you are. Not everybody gets a chance to, and we're not saying that we're somebody special, but we are sensitive that if you are not a positive person, you ain't gonna be coming in our house. And it is about, but if you're a good person and we know that you're a good person, we have invited individuals over to our house, just like our brother Zero will be coming over for the holidays. Shout out to you, brother.
Yeah, that's the part, you guys. We are very, and I can say, me, Andrea, I'm very jealous of my house. And that is something that I will never change.
Yeah.
I'm very jealous and I'm very private with our house.
Mhm.
Like, not everybody's coming here because, yeah, you never know what type of energy you bring and everything. So, no,
Yeah,
like,
that's
for
true.
real.
That's true. And I know a lot of us are like that. A lot of you guys are like we
Yeah,
are.
and that's cool, but you always gotta have a filter in your life. Imagine if you don't have a filter, those tubes on the floor. If they don't have the filter, you just stop. How do you say? Passing all the trash,
All the dirt, all the dust.
dirt, and everything. So, yeah, you always gotta have a filter in your life. Okay, Snuggle says, "I'm enjoy watching this couple work like such a how do you say?
Cohesive or team.
Okay, unit is very impressive to look at it.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, or ma'am. You know, nobody knows if Snuggles is male or female. Always says,
We
drop
don't
the
know.
link.
We don't know.
I know, right?
Okay, the next one. Drinking too much on dates. If you lose control, you lose her respect.
Yes.
You never lose my respect, babe.
However,
If that happens, we'll never be married. It's starting
True.
from there. But
but
he learned from that mistake.
yeah, it was probably like our first or second time going out. It was bad.
It was
Your,
really bad.
your boy didn't represent Americans.
I
at
didn't
all.
even see Andre. I knew he was.
Yep. Yeah, it wasn't good, bro. I'm not much of a drinker like that anyway, and so it was
He
like,
got drunk, and that was
Yeah.
our second date.
yeah,
Or second date, and I was like, I mean, it just happened. I never had those thoughts or something like, yeah, he's not worth it. Yeah, see this American. I was like, no, he got drunk. You know, it's cool. I mean, yeah, they're gonna clean anyway, so it is what it is. It's like,
they're
I'm
gonna
not gonna
clean it up
stop.
anyway.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop dating him because he got drunk. Everybody sometimes got drunk. You're happy with your new chick and everything, so it's fine.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Snuggle said, "I'm just a bear, trying
Mhm.
to understand you humans."
Yeah.
That's why the ladies date you. They want to date the bear.
Oh, Uncle Jeff is here. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Happy
Shout out to
anniversary.
Jeff.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you guys, I mean, seriously, control that. Control that drinking thing and everything. If you really have like that has an addiction,
Mhm.
figure out go therapy or something. Yeah, because that's not good. Absolutely. Makes you lose control with everything and trying to avoid bad scenarios like drugs and all of that.
Yes.
Yeah, for real.
Yes.
Like, seriously.
And before we go to the next one, shout out to our brother Kevin with the $10 love over on the Cash App. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Really do. Give us a few seconds. All right, there we go.
Okay. Number 7, talking instead. Is that right? How do you pronounce?
Oh, talking instead.
Instead.
Mhm.
Thank you. Instead of listening, stop trying to impress her. Ask questions and pay attention.
Yes. Talking of bragging, that ain't gonna get you the woman that you want. A bragging dude is not gonna get the woman that you're looking for. Yeah, you get a party girl and a pay for play and a bottom feeder to be impressed. Oh my God, wow. But bragging to women that are serious, not necessarily rich or anything, but serious, they don't care. Andrea did not care. I remember, true story. I sent Andrea a photo of my my vehicle that I had at that time period, and it was a convertible. Miss Spence over here, she thought because I had a convertible in Florida, I must be a player. I don't know if I could trust him because he might be a player. Mom, look at this.
Yeah, my mom was the first
He a player.
Yeah, he seemed like it seemed like he's tremendous.
Right.
That's the word that she used for Dre. He seemed like he's tremendous. Like he is like a little.
Right. He everywhere. He got the
Yeah.
ladies everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, that's not me. But if you start with the braggadocious, and I wasn't bragging, but if you start and it comes across as braggadocious, even if you're not, be ready. I'm being serious. Be ready to be either misunderstood or having to explain yourself. So the key thing that Andrea mentioned is do like Jesus did. And I say that on purpose. A lot of people don't know the number one thing that Jesus did in the Bible was not miracles. The number one thing that Jesus did in the Bible was not miracles. It wasn't even all the parables or the stories that he told was number one. If you go through the Bible, almost 500 times Jesus did this. Almost 500 times through Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, and the book of Acts. He asked questions. He asked questions and he listened to people. If you're going to really meet a quality woman in these countries, you got to ask questions and you got to listen. You got to hear what she's saying and accept what she's saying. Don't put in your mind, oh my God, she told me that she toxic, but she got the most beautiful green eyes. Bruh, if she told you she was toxic, you got to be willing to accept and walk away, even though she's got green eyes and deep dish dimples.
Yeah.
Listen, ask the questions, listen and accept. Then ask the questions, listen and accept. Don't be like what she probably meant to say. No, she said what she said. But if you don't listen to her red flags, you won't even notice the difference between the red flags, the yellow flags, and the green flags.
Absolutely. That's where you are. Andre always, he said, I got a question for you.
Yeah, I always ask
Andre
questions.
always is like, always. Oh, it doesn't matter if I'm cooking or I'm in the bed or I'm doing something. Andre was like, I got a question for you. I was like, okay, what's your question? All the time.
All the time.
And he repeat the same question maybe months later.
Yep, because I'll ask because I know Andrea may have evolved in a certain area. And so I'll ask for that question again months later. Well, what do Colombian women say about this? What do Colombian men think about this? Well, how do you think about this? What is your opinion on this?
And I told Ray, you asked me that at least 3 times.
And I'm like, yep.
Yeah, I don't care.
I do not care. Just like Jesus did not care. He asked questions.
Yeah.
That's just in case you guys ever wonder what the number one thing Jesus did, he asked questions. And when a person told him the truth, he didn't try to pretend in his mind that they were saying something else. They said what they said.
Don't assume. But
Don't
that's
assume.
right. A lot of women say, but I'm kind of crazy in a funny way. But literally, yeah, she is. She is. For real.
Yep.
Andrew say, random question, what convertible was it? I only remember that old Ford truck.
I had sold my Ford F-150, and because I knew I was moving down to Colombia. No, at that time period, I didn't know if it was going to be Colombia yet. So I knew I was going to start traveling. So I started hitting different countries after I sold my F-150. And I bought a convertible Saab, a 2006 convertible Saab, mint condition. Mint. I've shown it on the show a couple of times. Mint condition. And so after I got done with it, my uncle Ghostface Jeffrey ended up with the convertible. When I finally decided to move down here full time, because no use of me having a vehicle in the States if I'm not living in the States full time. Shout out to Sean D. Upshaw of the
Oh
Upshaw
yeah,
family.
I know. Thank you so much, Sean.
Shout out to Sean.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So you sell it and everything?
So I sold it.
I sold
And,
it. Yeah,
you
you
know,
sold it.
The Ford F-150 and got the convertible Saab. Excellent jet black, creamy interior. I mean, that thing just beautiful car. Beautiful. I mean, no rust, nothing. It was just, I mean, and it floated. It floated. So I had it for a few years as I was traveling. Then when I decided on Colombia, that's when it was time to start partying with that vehicle. And that's how Jeffrey ended up with it.
Yeah. Okay. The next one, number 8, is being inconsistent with communication. Disappearing and reappearing creates insecurity.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's just like, and yeah, that for me is like immaturity. That's my meaning. Like one day you are super talker, and another day you want to talk, another day you want to talk, another day you don't answer calls. No. Is that ghosting?
That's ghosting. That's ghosting. 1 minute you're talking to her, the conversations are great, everything is fine, then all of a sudden you disappear. And then you want to pop up 4 or 5 days later. But then Andre and I were talking about this earlier. A lot of guys don't realize foreign women don't sit around like most women. If she doesn't hear from you in 3 or 4 days, do realize another dude got off that plane too. Don't let what I just said slide by you. You are not the only black man to get off that plane.
Mm-hmm.
You are not the only white dude to get. When you got off that plane in Thailand, it wasn't solo, was it? That means it was a bunch of brothers getting off that plane, a bunch of white dudes, a bunch of Asian dudes. And if you don't want to communicate with her on a regular basis, cool. Another dude that got off that plane will communicate with her, and you wonder why she doesn't answer your texts anymore, or she doesn't answer your phone calls, your video chats, because she's moved on, because you were the one that started playing the games with communication. You were the ones who were like, I got 5 women, I got 10 women. Okay, cool. They ain't got no problem with that. But when the woman decides to, in other words, ain't no fun when the rabbit's got a gun. When the woman decides to move on and not answer your calls anymore, you're looking crazy in the face. Always remember, just like women realize in other countries they have competition, passport bros, you better start growing up and realizing you got competition. You are not the only one getting off that plane. You are not, and I think a lot of passport bros and blue book gentlemen and expats and passport cartels and the enlightened men, all of us have a tendency of acting like we were the only one that was getting off that plane in Medellin. No, there are 50, 60, 70 other brothers, 50, 60, 70 other white dudes, Latin dudes, Asian dudes getting off that plane when you did. So if you don't want to treat that woman right, at least by way of communication, don't worry about it. There are 50 other brothers that's got off that same plane that'll communicate with her.
Yeah, absolutely, you guys. Okay. The number 9 is assuming citizenship or visas are part of the deal. Never joke or assume that you are saving her.
Number 9 is, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, just like guys, and thanks God that we coming with this information all over again, because I know there's a new people here and new guys coming to the countries, and they think and assume that seriously that everybody wants to go to the United States, go to your home country and everything, and not 100%. That's not true. because especially with a woman who travels the world or who already traveled for some countries and everything. And she said, yeah, even though we got situations here like um all countries have around the
Mhm.
world, but unlike Colombia, I bust my ass to study, I bust my ass to go to college, I bust my ass to get my master degree. Yeah, my goal is not living in the US, so don't assume that you saving me, um here.
That's so true.
A lot of women they're not going for it, like for real. And you gotta understand that point.
And that's a part of communication.
Mhm.
Andrea and I had already, long before marriage,
Mhm.
we'd already talked about life in the States, and we both had came to a conclusion. Yeah, visiting, yes. Living in the States, Andrea already had an opinion of, I don't want to live in the States. There are a lot of women around the world that do not, and I know it's just blowing you guys' mind, they don't want to live in the States. There are women that actually have other countries that they're interested in.
Mhm.
Some women live in Thailand, they want to move to Japan someday.
Mhm.
Some women that live in Japan want to move to Indonesia or Cambodia someday. Some women in Vietnam want to move to Korea or China someday. Not everybody is trying to run. Get that out of your mind. I think that's the number one. Every time I post a photo of me and Andrea, or celebrating something. The number one comments that flood on Facebook is, wait till you get her back to the States. She'll leave you if you take her back to the States. She's so beautiful. There is no way in the world that if she was in the States. I'm like, dude, first of all, Andrea is not the first foreign woman I've ever dated, just married. Secondly, do you just think I just don't have any character about myself? Like I'm a monster or something, and attractive women can't be attracted to me or something? If you were in the state, just because you don't attract attractive women, I tell guys that doesn't mean that I don't. So I get that all the time. And the third part is guys automatically assume that Andrea is so stupid, so naive, so bubblehead or bobblehead, that as soon as she gets to the United States, she just like, oh my God, I'm going to leave my husband. Well, Andrea has already said, I will visit your country, but I ain't trying to live there with your unhealthy food. I'm not trying to live in a country where you get mass deletions. Every time you turn around, everybody got artillery, got guns. The water is not healthy. Everything is ultra expensive. Then she's got to go through the headache. Let's say we did live there. A lot of you guys think that it's easy getting a green card, like you see it in the movies. Like she coming for. If you knew how much work and money, come on now.
Yeah. No, seriously, you guys, and I got that is. I was thinking the same way in the past, but now I see so many cases of Colombianas, and they say I got the green card rejected 3 times. And my husband and I, we worry about, because if I get rejected this time, I need to leave the country. So it is not easy. Like a lot of women, and I like to read their experience because they say it's not easy. I mean, you guys as an American, if you want to, if you take a Colombian and live to the US, you guys gotta pay for a lawyer and everything and all of that, and just wait until she got the green card. And sometimes it's 6 months or a year to have a green card, and wait until the UC, all this migration department, everything approve the case. So it's not. I thought it was like that. It's not that easy.
And then once you get it, she can't leave for 2 years. She can't. So you can't be. So all your little travel, like you got a trip planned to Italy. She get her green card approved.
Yeah, I mean,
she can't be leaving the country, going back and forth, just traveling everywhere with America. She got to stay right in the States.
Trying to not have any situation.
Therefore, that means you got to stay right in the States.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
go ahead, babe.
No, just reading the comment section right here. But yeah.
So this misconception that we see on television in the movies, like to make it seem like just bring them over and they just automatically get a green card and they're just so Bruh, I'm telling you, it is not easy getting a green card. And for those that do, they got to work. They can't just, okay, well, I got a green card. It's not like getting a visa. It's a green card. It's a work card, work permit. So they got to get to work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And here's the other part. If you forget, don't ever forget this for you guys that are thinking about bringing a woman back to the States. If you forget to renew her green card, let's say you guys are like, okay, she's been here. She the 2-year green card. Everything is going fine. If you forget to get her green card renewal within the last 6 months to last month to 60 days prior to her card expiring, she can get kicked out for that. You're sitting back thinking like she's on her path to citizenship, and they'll ask, did you get her green card renewed? Humming you can hear. Did you get her green card renewed? I didn't. I went to, yeah, she got to go. Well, she my wife, she got to go.
They don't care.
It is a lot more work having a green card than you guys think. And so when I hear Americans on social media and all these other platforms talk about, she just wants you for a green card. If you only knew the hell of a green card, you wouldn't talk like that. But since most Americans know nothing about a green card, how to apply, like you said, all the cost that it costs with getting an attorney to apply to apply for the application correctly. Yeah. You guys don't know nothing about that. I didn't. Andrea said she didn't.
Yeah.
But when you study it, you learn to even more keep your mouth shut. Because you start to realize when you hear about people in the States that have, or in another country that have green cards, you realize how much work that they went through in order to get that green card approved.
Okay, this one, number 10 is for you.
Number 10. Let's look at number 10. Number 10 is flexing America instead of being humble. Do not compare the United States to other countries while you're in those other countries, because that makes you look arrogant. Do not be in other countries flexing. Yeah, in my country, this, in my country, that. Nobody wants to hear about America in an arrogant way. Now, they'll ask you, like, what about America? Do you guys do this? Do you guys have this? What about this? Those are just being inquisitive questions. Correct. But if you walk around flexing, well, in my country, because Andrea used that, I'll give you a perfect example. Me with driving. Like the first couple years of driving here in Colombia, I was always, but in America, and Andrea just stopped me. You are not in America, bruh. Because am I lying? The first couple years in America, we do this. I can't believe they're driving like this. We're in America. Well, babe, you got to understand, because in America, and she got so tired of hearing me talking about, but in America, it was almost one of those situations like, why don't you just go back? Now, she didn't say that, but that's how I was bragging. If you're going to be in these new countries, you're going to have to accept the way that things go in those new countries.
Yeah.
And to be bragging about what was done in your country just makes you look arrogant and stupid.
Yeah, wait a second. We got here Andrew say. Random thought, Andrea visiting Tampa, St. Pete.
That's my area, my stomping ground.
Who are serious in itself, especially around Bucks and Lightning fans. Oh
yeah. Okay, shout out to the Bucks and Light. The Lightning is our hockey team. And the Bucks is our American football team, Tampa's football team, the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Shout out to St. Pete.
I don't know if that's a visa you're talking about, Chaos Media.
Yep. That's what we're talking about. The process.
Never speak of America in Colombia.
He said $200. No, right? He said $200 for the just for the appointment, the visa appointment.
Okay, right now.
No, he's talking about like when you're trying to get your green card and stuff like that.
Okay, got it. But yeah, but it's more when you hire a lawyer.
Yep.
To do all those things.
Shout out to Jay. Jay,
I'm trying to limit my U.S. conversations around my lady.
Yeah. Me too. And I like the key word that Jay said was try. I mean, we are Americans, but we have a tendency of comparing ourselves to other countries. But over time, you have to learn to kind of like, I'm here. I'm not back in America. So no use of me comparing, talking about America this, America that, when if it was so great, I would be back there.
Yeah. Yeah. One mistake on the application means waiting longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys. It's just like it's a process.
It
It's a
really
process
is.
like anything else. Yeah.
Yep. Shout out to you guys. All right. I know you guys were thinking that's going to be a longer live stream, but tonight we'll just get to the point, short live stream.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's episode, we're going to be talking about a phenomena that's taking place among men, and that is financial celibacy. Financial celibacy will be the topic tomorrow. What is financial celibacy? Is when men now are deciding, just like women want to be physically celibate. I don't want to give my body to a man until I get married. There are men that are saying, well, I ain't spending money on no woman like that until I get married.
And that's
We agree
cool.
with you.
I not disagree with that. That's cool. I mean, for real. I mean, seriously. I see a lot of women say, on Spanish TikTok say, if you dating with a man who's not providing you, he's not your man. He's not the right man. And I conversation like, just dating. You're not his girlfriend. You're not his woman. You're not his wife. Why is she providing you? For what reason for?
So even on Spanish TikTok, they're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
You want to read Linux for us, babe?
And say something I learned from my military family days. If something is very difficult or expensive, that means that
The entity
does not want you to do it. So if you want to marry someone foreigner, just go where it's easy.
Easier. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Thank you, Rafi. 6 years anniversary. Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Just say if the government is gonna charge you a bunch of fees just for your spouse to live here, but it's easy to go there, then go there. It's only logical. Yeah.
But the misconception is a lot of people think that everybody wants to move to the United States. They do not acknowledge that you guys want to live outside the United States. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with living in the States. But there are so many critics that think that none of us want to leave the States. So many critics that's like, well, you're bringing her back. And we're like, dude, number one rule of passport bros is what? Don't bring them back. So a lot of us don't, a lot of guys do, and it works out great. I know some great couples, but for most of us, they don't want to go back. And so one of the things that Andrea and I talked about was, do you live, like a lot of Colombian women ask you guys now, do you live here? The good women always ask you guys, do you live here? And if you say no, there are women in Colombia you will never hear from again. As soon as they hear you say, no, I don't live here. But my boy was telling me the other day, he said, man, I've had so many women here in Colombia that were interested in me. And the moment I said that I don't live here, he said, but I live in Florida, so I'm close.
Yeah, but no.
You see, but these women, the good ones, they don't need a part-time person that's here. They're looking for somebody that wants to at least be here. So not everybody wants to live in the United States.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that's what the topic for tonight, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your super chat, your donations, everything you support. Your congrats to us. Thank you a lot, you guys.
Shout out to Global Holy.
1 year left. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I know. We got the side. Happy anniversary and gratitude for sharing.
Thank you very much. And shout out to you guys that are here. I'm about to do the outro video. And I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Once again, tomorrow's topic will be financial celibacy, where men are starting to say, if you're going to be celibate with the coochie, no problem. We're going to be celibate with our money. If you're going to save that used coochie for marriage, then I'm going to save my money for marriage.
Mhm.
Shout out to all the men out there that are thinking this way.